Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah. I think he did that in 5 minutes. Oh, we're live.
Yay.
I don't know where we're live. Let's see if we can find out where we're live.
Somewhere. Maybe. Hopefully.
Somewhere. If you are watching this, I can see we're on the Performing Hypnosis page. That is good.
Excellent.
We should be live on YouTube as well. So obviously, if people are here, they can let us know where. We're definitely on one YouTube.
Oh, good.
Facebook, YouTube. But we will figure it out. So yeah, it's this is going to be pretty epic, is this, Jim?
It is. We're live on the page over on Performing Hypnosis page. So that's cool. Very nice. Yeah, this is going to be epic. Some of you have already heard about this. For those of you who haven't, in 2025, March of 2025, Grant and I, we want to take you to Thailand.
Yes. Well, we want you to join us in Thailand. We don't want to take you there.
Right.
Get yourself there.
Yeah, good point.
But yeah, it's it's been on the cards for a few years, this as well. And it's just that it's doing the work away from the distractions, and what an amazing place to do it. So again, mixing that. And one of the things I love about Asia is you've got that mixture of business and spirituality as well. It's one of the few places that does it. And so that's what we're going to be doing as well. We're going to be talking about business. We're going to be making sure that people are leveling up away from those distractions, and we're going to really deep dive into the mindset and the spirituality side of things as well.
And, speaking of the spirituality side, let's bring on Salish Jawan, because he is a special guest instructor. If you're in the Performing Hypnosis entertainment, hypnosis arena, if you're a hypnotist, you know this guy. But what you may not know is that he's a expert in meditation and mindfulness. Hello, Salish.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Doing really well, actually. I've been loving the series that you've been doing on Facebook this past week about the different meditations and chakras. That's quite informative.
Yes, I really want to work on mental health. And I mean, that's one of the things that we've really noticed, for all of us, that this is where people are really looking and needing help, especially after COVID and being away from everybody, separated. Not having that interaction and being unsure of ourselves, or again, even how to communicate properly. And then I know for you, Grant, being out in England and everything else, you don't have the whole political strife that we're going through in the US.
Well, it's a bit crazy at the moment. Our budget is due out next week, and all businesses are just expecting the worst. But then we look over the pond at you guys and we're like, it could be worse.
Hey, I rub my Canadian passport a little bit tighter every day. But yeah, I'm looking so forward to this. This is going to be absolutely amazing, just with the people that are involved with this. I mean, with the two of you that have put this on and spearheaded everything, and all the work that you've been doing, and combining like-minded people just to help each other.
Yeah, and it's one of those that it's the numbers are very limited, so it is going to be really kind of hands-on as well. So like conferences are great for numbers, and you get some great information from there. But this is like no distractions, focused work, and like the downtime. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. It really is a paradise.
Yeah. And with Salish too, we've got somebody who has spent couple or more decades, like as an entrepreneur, building himself up from basically nothing to becoming who many consider, including MTV, the world's greatest hypnotist. And so there is definitely some level up information that you can gain from Salish. I mean, what they say, and I don't remember who it was. Was it Jim Rohn? Somebody said that you are the product of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. So let this be one of the people that you're hanging out with.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is, to be it doesn't matter what your business is. You don't have to be a hypnotist. You're going to learn from this. This isn't just performance hypnosis stuff. This is entrepreneurs. This is people that want to take their business to the next level.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. And just to be in the right mindset to move forward, how to adjust to obstacles that come in your path.
Yeah.
And treat them like speed bumps instead of walls that you hit.
Yeah. Well, that's a great point too. Just whether you're a hypnotist or not, it's as hypnotists, we kind of learn some of the language stuff and learn how to pick out certain language things and also how to instead of, like Sadis just said, being blocked by those roadblocks, going around them, going over them, going under them, and kind of that mindset of nothing's going to stop me.
Yeah. Yeah. And doing that in a location that is a completely different culture, where, I mean, they call Thailand the island of smiles. They're some of the friendliest people in the world. The vibe, the energy that you're going to be surrounded with is all positive and it's all pointing in that same direction as well.
I absolutely agree with that. And this, I spent a week in Thailand a few years back, and the one thing I could say about that entire trip was that 1 week's worth of vacation and focusing in on myself and experiencing Thailand made me feel 2 years younger. And that was just, within a week.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know as we've talked, you're really looking forward to taking that time out to recharge and reinvigorate, because you work a lot. You're on the road like so much.
I am. I've been blessed that way and really lucky, and just sharing the experiences, and learning from each other, and that's the biggest thing. Is I know I don't have it completely right, because if I did, I would have been where I am a lot sooner than it took me. But just learning from everybody and that experience, and then again going from being the person that was looking to learn from everyone to being able to teach from experience has been amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know what you mean. It's so funny. I mean, if I could just go back, and go, dude, do these steps right here, I would have been where I am right now years earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those frustrating things. And then, what's great though is when you surround yourself. Like, I mean, I'll talk to Terry or Tom Terry Stokes or Tom Silver, or just reading Terry's book. I get so much information out of it within a few pages. And so just hanging out with people that are doing well in life and want to help you do better, man, you can't pass this up, really.
Yeah, and one of the coolest experiences about this is this wasn't around even 10 years ago.
Yeah,
where people were willing to collaborate and share.
Yeah,
and we're coming into such an amazing point in time, especially with the hypnotic world, because everything before that used to be you stayed in your own lane. Nobody would talk to you, help you, give you guidance. Nobody wanted to share stories unless they were your true best friends. And we've achieved something, and especially the two of you, you've definitely achieved something where you've created an open environment for people to learn and share and not be afraid to do so, worried that they're going to be losing business by helping and sharing their techniques.
Yeah. And again, it is about that. The whole industry needs to mature and grow. And that's very much where it is. Like you said, 10 years ago, this wouldn't have happened. Now with PHS, with Aisha, and with people's mindset around work is very different now. If you're going to spend money to go to a training or a workshop, I can spend $1,500 and do a hypnosis or marketing workshop in Leeds.
Yeah.
Or I can spend the same amount of money and do that in a tropical paradise. But not only that, whilst you're there, the content that you can gather for your business, for your social media, the assets that you can gather whilst you're there, again, it's just everything is stunning and beautiful. And there's really cool places as well. I mean, there's a pink beach, which
Wow,
again
really?
is on Koh Samui, which is a really cool kind of. It's one of the hotels that's just in the center that's just absolutely amazing, and in it is all designed just for influencers. They've all got really cool neons. Everything around it is just, that's like a David Bowie thing, loads of pink flamingos. Again, almost the opposite of the temples and the sereneness, but it's still really, really super, super cool. And again, I've got loads of images that I've used for my social media that were just taken at that one location.
And I know one of the things that the three of us have talked about is actually getting new suits, you know, tailor-made, tailor-made suits at, I mean, just an unbelievable fraction of what you'd pay in the States or in Europe.
Yeah. If I was to get a bespoke suit made locally from my tailor, we're looking about probably about $2,500 as a starting price. The suits out there, the quality are phenomenal. I have 4 Thailand suits, and they bode very well for my stage show. And we're talking hundreds of dollars, not much at all. I think, in fact, the last time I was not last year, was it last year? Yeah. You could get a 3-piece suit, trousers, vest, and jacket for, I think it was around $100.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I agree with Grant, and it was that was an incredible experience. Now, the important thing is if you're looking to get some clothes done, get measured right away, and by the time you're leaving, you will have a bunch of suits in your suitcase. So come with an empty suitcase as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point.
And you will have a bunch of tailor-made, fitted to you suits that would easily cost you into the thousands if you were going to New York City to get one tailor done. And the workmanship and the craftsmanship is bar none the best of the best.
Yeah, I have the quality of it. I have a jacket, a tuxedo jacket that I had made in Thailand 10 years ago, and it is still a good solid jacket to this day. And so that's, you don't think because it's cheap, it's not good. They are great quality garments.
And we've actually worked this into the schedule, so you don't got to go, searching around trying to find this place. We actually have it on. We have the bespoke tour on Tuesday, so you're gonna go get measured and do all that stuff, and then you'll be able to pick up your suit before you leave.
Yeah,
I mean, before you leave the retreat, it'll take them a couple days, but before you go back home.
Yeah, the great thing about Koh Samui is there's so much to do on the island. If you want kind of yoga, meditation, they've got that. On the nighttime, they've got some amazing local bars that are phenomenal. And Chawang has a fire show on the beach, which just looks incredible. And that is just, it is a great, great, great experience. Highly recommend it. And again, all of these experiences that put your unconscious mind on that right path. So when you're surrounding yourself in that luxury environment, and you're feeling good about yourself, you're feeling good about your business, you're being productive as well, it means when you leave there, you are supercharged and super ready to take on the world.
Yeah. And I just want to point out too, we're just showing the men's, but ladies, you can get clothes made there too. They can make suits for you. They can do whatever you like. So you'll come along on the tour too.
Yeah. And don't be surprised when you're walking down the street if you see an elephant or a monkey or some kind of weird tropical animal that will just appear. It is exactly like that. It is amazing.
Now, I was in another part of Thailand. I don't know if Koh Samui has this as well, but there was also restaurants where you could dip your feet into a fish tank.
Yep.
And have the fish nibble off your feet while you're eating away and stuff like that. That was one of the most interesting, amazing things that I saw. But it was like having a spa treatment.
Wow. With
live tiny fish that cleared your follicles in your dead skin.
It's, I mean, again, Thailand is famous for its massages. So if you have any back issues, the massages on the beach, it is just unbelievable. And so it is a place where people go to just get rejuvenated. The food is incredible. And again, a lot of it is cooked fresh right there in front of you with local ingredients.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. It's amazing. There's the craziness of that kind of the shopping centers as well, where you got the scooters everywhere, and it is absolutely bonkers, but it's absolutely beautiful as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to be going back there as well.
Yeah, and so it starts March 10th. We're gonna be there. So you can come in on fly in on March 10th, or you can come in a couple days early. I mean, ideally, you probably come in a couple days early and stay a couple days late, so you can go visit other parts of Thailand or Vietnam or something like that, and sample that kind of stuff. But you're going to come in. We've got a welcome party, and it's incredibly inexpensive. You got to pay for your own airfare, but once you get there, all of the food there on the premises is all covered. All of the training, all of the meditation with Salish, that's all covered. You get to buy your own suit. If you want to do some other stuff, then sure. But we're taking care of a lot of the field trips. And it's $1,500 plus your airfare. So really pretty inexpensive. And the place is beautiful. I mean, I have paid more to stay in hotels, just to stay in a hotel, than what you'd pay for this whole week. So it's such a great deal.
Yeah, and you can see there on the picture there that's the retreat. That's where we're staying. That's beautiful infinity pool. That's exactly where we are, and it is absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
and so it's going to be good fun. It's if you're going to be learning new stuff, what better place to learn it than in Koh Samui?
Yes. Sean, good to see you. Sean's probably going to be there too. Sean Kostiak, the captain. Looking forward to having him out there too.
I don't know if Sean will come back to America after he's been there, to be fair. They do say, and it's, I'm lucky enough to have, as many of us have traveled the world, but once you've been to Thailand, you're always waiting to go back to Thailand. There's something very special about it. The people are very friendly, and it's just, it's an amazing place.
I also have a friend. He's living in Portugal right now. He's another hypnotist. We were just talking yesterday. He's going to Thailand right now. This is an option for you guys. He's going to Thailand. He's going to go on vacation. He's also getting veneers done. Apparently, it's one of the best places in the world and least expensive to get veneers done. And I mean, some ridiculously low price, rather than in the States or in most of Europe.
Yeah. But I'd highly recommend what you said. Plan your itinerary and spend a bit of time and do some exploring whilst you're in that part of the world. Do check out Vietnam. Vietnam is beautiful. Bangkok is the craziest, busiest city in the world, and I would highly recommend it. I know I'm going to do at least 24 hours in Bangkok, just because the nightlife is incredible. Yeah.
Awesome.
And of course, after an entire winter in England,
right,
that's going to come there and work on his tan, because he's
exactly
white as a ghost.
I'm going to come back bronzed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm really excited for it. Please get signed up right away. Don't waste time, because you're going to want to make your travel arrangements. The flights are going to be cheaper if you get them earlier. And we do have, this is not a BS marketing thing. We do have limited availability because the place is only so big. So and we don't want it too big because we want to have that kind of personal touch.
Yeah.
And that's one of the most amazing things about it, because we've been to a lot of different conferences and everything else, and sometimes you get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Or there's people that you really want to talk to, but they're so busy because they're inundated and they have a lineup of 20, 30 people that need to talk to them or want to talk to them or have been dying to talk to them. Yeah. And I mean, I was that way with Terry Stokes at one of the conferences. I never, of course, who he is, didn't get a chance to meet him or talk to him. This is an opportunity to be able to, expand, grow your mind, but also have one-on-one experiences and make friends that could last an entire lifetime, that could be there for you, and you can bounce ideas back and forth. And I know that's how all three of us met.
Yeah, exactly. It's
and
that's
ever since.
yeah, it's exactly what it's about. It's not just that kind of chit chat that you have at conferences or workshops. You're immersed in the whole environment. The creativity flows so much, and those connections just run so much deeper from it.
Yeah, I mean, if, like like me and Grant and me and Salish and you guys, I mean, we chat all the time, and we're coming up with ideas all the time, And Salish, I gotta say, he has been so generous. He actually helped me write a hypnosis script. Has given me lots of feedback, helpful advice. There's none of this scarcity thinking with Salish, like it used to be. I mean, I just talked to a big name guy yesterday. He called me up and we were chatting, and he was talking about how when he got started, no one would help him. He got frozen out, and I was like, "Hey, me too." But today, with just some of the awesome people that are around, they just share. It's nice.
And I just couldn't imagine the FOMO if you don't get involved.
Oh,
in
yeah.
this. You know what I mean? 'Cause, I mean, it's just going to be the images and the videos that come out from this are going to be spectacular. But the learnings and the creativity that's going to come out of this is going to be spectacular. That's the thing. This is like a true mastermind group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, one other thing that I did when I was in Thailand was I had an entire tattoo piece from my from my wrist to my elbow done in Thailand, which, in the States, they were talking about $1,000 to $1,500 back then. And I got everything done for about $250, $275.
Wow. And they do is it called Sakyan? Which is the bamboo tattoo.
And yes,
the monks do and bless.
I did,
and so it's
I did the bamboo and hammer thing.
Yeah, wow. It's incredibly painful, but very spiritual with it as well. So, and also on the main road, there's a fantastic tattoo parlor where the guy is. He won like the Asian tattoo artist of the year. He is a multi-award winning and flies around the world. And yeah, a fantastic place.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was actually another thing. It was another tattoo piece for me while I was in Thailand.
Yeah. Yeah, I might get, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
This has been great. Salish, thanks for jumping on with us.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to go get like tattooed abs put in.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's genius.
I love it.
I like that. Tattooed abs.
I might get my teeth done and some pec implants. I don't know.
Oh, I have a mental image now, Jim, that I did not want.
Jim, that's called the boob job.
Yeah, that's a boob job, is that, Jim?
Maybe I'll get a glute lift too or something, glute.
Yeah.
Implants.
I can imagine. You'll come back a different
do everything.
man, Jim.
Just do everything. Both Salish and I come back with long blonde hair.
There we go. Yeah, you know what? We should find something like that.
Awesome. Yeah, so the Thailand Kosovo Retreat 2025 at 10th to the 16th of March. It's going to be awesome. Link is in the comment section. You'll see more stuff coming out from this on our socials as well. But yeah, it's going to be epic. So we'll see you there.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
And just to be able to hang out with you guys, this is going to be fun.
Do you know what? I actually think it's going to be fun.
Oh, it's definitely going to be fun.
Yeah.
We're going to start at fun, and we're going to definitely try to, end up saying, when we're done, it was epic.
Yes, epic.
Indeed.
Cool.
Indeed.
Guys, see you later.
All right, awesome. Bye-bye.
Oh.